Hi, good day everyone. Welcome to Encyclopedia Book again. And in this session, we are going to discuss about another topic, very important topic in regular expression that is called group. So in last session, we completed quantifier where we discussed about the number of occurrences of a particular pattern that we, derive by ourselves and we try to find in the string. We, you know, took a glance on that. So in this session, the topic is group, and as a name itself says group. Group means if you put something together, common sense it is. If you put something together, that forms a group. So how we are using group in regular expression? Whenever we are trying to find a group of characters all together, bind, bound together, if we are trying to find those characters or that those particular regular expression in a target string, that is where comes into the picture or groups kicks in. So let's get started. Okay, so the topic that we have here for today is group. Group means when we put number of characters together and we try to search those grouped characters. So here one common sense we have when we group characters together. Characters we know like A, B, C, one by one character. When we group character together, what does this form? This form a word of English, right? Whatever word we have, let's say cat, let's say we have mat, let's say we have any little. So let's say we have little, right? This all together little forms a word, right? So an L here represent character, basics of programming, isn't it? Here each English letter represent character here, isn't it? So when we put this character together and then those character forms a word in English, but in programming we are saying group in the context of regular expression. So let's say if I'm trying to find a particular pattern, particular group, or particular pattern of a group, that's where the concept of group kicks in. So let's say if I want to search something like, I'm saying like my word should be alphanumeric. Let's say it is WA, two places. Here, two places. We should have two character in that group and then followed by two digit character in that group. So I want to search this pattern, and this pattern also a word, this sort of word I'm trying to search in the target string. Let's say this short of word I'm trying to search in the target string. What is that short of word? The short of word is first character should be alphabet, right? Another second character should be alphabet. Third character should be digit. Fourth character also should be digit. And it all this word should comprise only four letters. Four-letter word we want to search. This is how we can frame a problem. So let's say A, B, 34. C, D, 30, 55. So let's say this word, this sort of these patterns of word exactly I'm trying to search in a target string. Let's say uh, A, B, C, D, 24, 33, dollar, hash, whatever random character it is. So and this random character, I got A, B, 34, then here dollar, hash. So exactly this group will be extracted out of it. Or let's say any character, this will also be extracted. Why? Because first place is a character, second place is a alphabet, first place is a alphabet, third place we have digit, fourth place we have digit, and this will also we want to extract this sort of pattern. Exactly this word I want to extract. So when we want to form this thing together, or let's say we want to form another pattern also, let's say I also want to search after this, there must be some special character, let's say dollar, or let's say ampersand. These two things also should be there. Then the pattern will be any word this, and then special character, this ampersand. So in place of this, I'm saying first group should match. Character 1 should be alphabet, character 2 should be alphabet, character 3 should be a digit, character 4 should be a digit. When it's a digit, first group is this one. Second group is, let's say, first character is special characters. The second character should also be a special character. So this group I'm trying, this sort of pattern I'm trying to search in a target string. That is where the concept of groups comes into the picture. Another way around, if I have to explain you this, for this, other way around, what it is, we have seen in the predefined classes, we have ranges A to Z. We have seen, we have ranges 0 to 9. We have seen ranges A to Z, right? These are the ranges we read. And also there are number of ranges, doesn't matter. But what I'm trying to, point I'm trying to make here is, out of this range, every time only one character will be matched. That is the catch here. Just give me a minute. Let me reduce the font size. One character search, it is always one character search. What do you mean by one character search? This is a range from A to Z. That means all alphabet. Every time it go and find some, try to search a pattern in a target string. Let's say target string is Ganesh, right? Let's say target string is Ganesh. So this will always try to match one character first. Only one character, not more than that. That is the catch here. From this range, it will always try to search one character. It will come here, first character G. So do we have Z, capital Z in this range? No. Why it is not there? Because it is small, you know, lowercase we have here. Small A through Z, but it's a capital Z, uppercase. So it will not match. Match will fail. It will not return anything. It will give Anesh. Anesh will be the output for this. How Anesh will be the output? Because see, small A is matching. Yes, it's a match. Then, sorry, Anesh it will not give. It will give A, N, E, S, and then it will give H. Separate, separate it will give. Not as a collectively, it won't give you Anish. No, it will not give you, it will give you one by one the match. First character A has matched, it will give you this. N has matched, it will give you this. E has matched, it will give you this. S has matched, it will give you this. Sorry for my stammering because I don't know. I mean, it's just started from a couple of months, so please uh, avoid while I'm stammering. So here we have H. H means H is being extracted from here, right? So you see the catch here is, we are, whenever you are talking about character classes, you are talking about one character at a time. One character at a time will be searched always. But here in the context of group, the things is other way around. Other way around is, let's say I want to search this pattern, exactly any I want to search. Any I want to search, right? So for how do I comprise this? So simple thing, you have a group. I will keep this in group, and in group I will mention A and I. Then exactly it will try to find this word. I hope this makes sense. So exactly it will try to find this word. Any. So let's say if you have, uh, you know, Manish. Let's say if you have a word called Manish, it will extract any from here. It will ignore my M and S and an H. It will ignore it. So it will, this is the group. This is how we find, form the group. We are saying, please find these group of character in this pattern, exactly in this manner. So A and E will be extracted out of it. It will give you, it will say A and E, we have found A and E here. Starting index is 0, 1, and then ending index is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? I hope it makes sense. I mean, it should make sense if you have little bit, understanding of the programming paradigm, and this should definitely give you a reach to up till where you want to reach in regular expression. But yeah, this is the concept. So I hope this is, you know, helping you a bit to understand. So this is about group. So uh, now if I have just gave you the example where we can use the group, why we have the need of the group. So whenever we are trying to find a particular word of particular pattern in a target string, that's where groups come into the picture, right? So let's talk about some of the syntax. If I have to talk about what is the syntax of the group, how we can write groups in Java. So syntax is, we have something called starting brace. This is we call starting braces. This is we call ending braces, right? So whenever we are starting, whatever characters or whatever thing we place between these braces, these braces forms the group of characters that we are trying to search in a target string. For example, if I put something here, let's say I'm saying I want to search D, and then I want to search W. So what is the pattern here? It will try to search a group of word that starts with number first, any number 0 to 9, and then the character, another one is A. Either it's 1A, 2A, 2B, 2, 3, not 3, 2C, right? 3C, 3A. If this sort of pattern I am trying to achieve, that is where this pattern will help us. So what did I do? I have just used the predefined characters here. I have put the places, like in this place, what character should come. Second place, what character should come. This is the same concept. See the basic, how do you have numbers, right? What do we call this? Unit place. What do we call this? 10 place. What do we call this? 100 place. What do we call this? 1000 place. What do we call this? 10,000 place. Right? It's exactly understand in this manner. So it is the first letter of the word, it is saying the first letter of the word should be a digit of the range D. D means 0 to 9. The second letter of the word should be a character of the range A through Z, or capital A to Z, or 0 to 9. Yeah, because W represent the whole ranges, right? W represent uh, what does W represent? If you remember, W represent A through Z, capital A through Z, 0 to 9, and then hyphen, isn't it? So that means this word will also match 1 1, will also match 2 2. Why? Because this digit range also falls into this W category, right? So this is another one concept, very important concept, syntax of group. Also, there are two more important things about group that we need to keep in mind while working with groups. Those two important group things are, we have something called we have something called your back reference. Back reference. And we have something called your grouping. Very important here. So back reference means what happens. So let's say you can form multiple group, and you can keep anything in this group. So in this group, you can keep any characters you want to form a group. Multiple groups you can form. So when you form multiple groups, generally what happens, the way regular expression engine is designed, it is designed like every starting brace will be depicted by the number, and that number will start with 1. So this group first brace will say it's a first group. Second brace will say it's a second group. Third brace will say it's a third group. Fourth brace will say it's a fourth group. And this entire expression by default represented by the group 0. It has a very important use. I mean, use in, when you curate the regex by yourself. What is that use is whenever, regex engine compiles a regular expression, it will, according to the number, it will store the word formed by that particular group in a memory for some time. In the memory, it will store that word. Second group also, second group word, whatever it will come to a conclusion or after the execution, whatever word will come, it will be stored in the group 2. Group 3, that word will be stored. Group 4, that word will be stored. Why these words are being stored? Right? Why these words are being stored? These words are being stored to achieve the back reference. Back reference means, let's say if my word group 1 has stored a word called AB cab. Cab is the word which is being stored by the group 1. I want to use this cab, and I'm saying like my pattern is I want to search the pattern cab. So I don't need to write again this short of group. I don't need to write it. Instead, already cab evaluation of this group will be stored into the memory. I can directly refer to that memory and fetch that group, which will match the cab. And that's where we call the back reference. So because we are referring back to the stored value of the group in the memory. And that's where back reference comes into the picture. And then how do we achieve this back reference? By using the backward slash. In Java, twice we will say backward slash and the number of the group. Let's say group 1, I will say number 1. Okay. So number 1 of the group will be back referred. So for example, let's say if I have to explain you, I'm saying one group is AB and then we have immediately 1. What does this mean? So AB is one group. According to this regular expression, AB is group 1. AB is group 1, right? And I'm saying immediately referred by group 1 uh, backslash 1. That means whatever things we have inside this group, whatever things we have, I will find the string with AB immediately followed by our back reference by same value. This group 1 will store what? AB. And if I, in group 1, it will store. And if I am, back referencing it by using 1, that means 1 has what value stored? AB. So it will again try to find AB. Right? So if we are trying to find this pattern, AB exactly there, it will find this match. And if you make it more dynamic, if I am saying slash D and then followed by forward slash, what does this mean? D means any, again, it will be stored into the, this D will be stored it, not D. D will be represented by this, but the evaluation of that D will be stored into it. So what is that evaluation? So let's say any digit, right? Here it is saying any digit it could be. So let's say if the evaluation of group 1 boils down to digit 9, then we have back reference here. Evaluation has given us digit 9, and exactly another 9 will be searching it in the pattern. And then this pattern will try to search 99, 22, 32, 33, and then you have 44, then you have 45, not 45, 55, 55, right? So likewise, it will try to find the pattern. So this is what the concept of back reference we have, in grouping. So theoretically, if I have to, explain, this is what the grouping is all about. Very important thing. So let me just quickly, write it down as a summary, what we had discussed, so that, it will be in our good notes, so that we can remember, I mean, whatever all things we have discussed. See, the group means, we have already discussed, group means when we put number of characters together, number of characters together, number of characters together to form a search pattern. Search pattern means the pattern we are trying to search, or we are simply I have to say regex we are trying to define. Search pattern to search where? In target string. Target string means the string in which we are trying to search the pattern. In target string, right? This is what the group is. Now, I have discussed the syntax of the group. Syntax it is starting brace, ending brace, anything, any character you place here, whatever digit you place here, let's say you are placing D slash D and then slash D slash D. It is saying 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-digit number it will try to find out. And if you have another group here, you will say slash W, slash W, slash W. Then 3-digit character it will try to find out immediately after this, let's say cab. And you have, let's say, another group here, you are saying capital W, capital W. Then it's a digit and then it's a ampersand. So this is the pattern it will always try to search. The number could be anything. Characters could be anything, special character could be anything, but the thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9-character word, this group, entire group will try to find out. This is the syntax of the group. Then we discuss the grouping in the numbering in the grouping. First, starting brace will always define the group 1. Second, group 2. Third, group 1, group 3. And by default, entire expression being represented by group 0. Right? So this is what the numbering concept we have in grouping. This is how groups are being numbered. Why we are using numbering? Answer is back reference. We have already discussed in detail. Answer is back reference. Whenever we are trying to back referencing a value of a group stored in the memory, that's where groups comes into the picture. It is being represented by the backward slashes and then the number of the group. So basically, when we try to find the repetition of the group, repeated groups, that's where back reference we use. Right? This is what we have discussed in grouping. So yeah, this is what we have all together when we talk about groups. I hope this will help you a bit to understand the concept of grouping in regular expression. So well, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for your time and watching it. Let's discuss a programming application of it in the next video. Till then, bye bye. I wish you a good day. Thank you.